Yo, this your boy T Nasty, and I got another dope video for y'all, man. It's another banger about lackluster. Cop won't take no for an answer. And I watch a lot of these videos, man, even on TikTok and stuff like that, bro. And sometimes, man, these cops can get out of hand, bro. Like, cops are supposed to be public servants, right? They're supposed to protect it. They're supposed to protect the community, right? They have a job to do, right? But it feels like, and I know they're supposed to enforce the law, right? You see something wrong going on, but like they can't dictate what's unlawful. Like they can't dictate a crime without seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody calls you, nobody suspects you, none of that, right? You just going about your day and you getting assumed for committing a crime, right? They can't do that. They can't assume that you can crime. Like most of the time, right? Don't get me wrong. Like most of the time, like some of the time, I'm saying, sorry, not most of the time, but some of the time, like when they do pull somebody over and like they do suspect them of committing a crime just because of their race or whatever, or what car they driving, like you know what I'm saying, descriptions, right? They can fit descriptions that make certain cops like, hey, let me check you, right? And I get that, right? And sometimes they do get arrested because of it, right? But that's not the way they should be doing it. They can't be doing it like that, bro. I'm sorry, because like innocent people that they just determine that they are committing a crime or in possession of like illegal drugs and like, whatever, bro. Like you just can go to like, because at this point we're civilians, right? I had a cop one time tell me, you know why I pulled you over? It's like, no, why did you put me over? Because you was driving a dope boy car. At the time, I had an '89 box Chevy Caprice, white with dark tints, and it did look like a dope. You'd have thought I was a dope boy in that car, right? But you can't just be pulling people over for that reason, right? And I had that happen to me, bro. So I understand. Even though I was a dope boy, you know what I'm saying? You just can't pull me over because of the type of car I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that. You just gotta, if I ain't breaking no laws, ran no stop sign, went over the speed limit, or none of that, bro. You just gotta let me be. No matter how my car look. Like one of the biggest dope boys in my town could be driving the same car. And you know one of the biggest dope boys in my town drives the same car. You just can't pull me over just because, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he told me. He said, like, hey, I pulled you over because you driving a dope boy car. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro. So without further ado, man, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave us some comments. Let's go ahead and get to this reaction.
On your own hour, will be touching you physically and removing you from the stream. So I've advised you of the penal code.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. In early March of 2024, a viewer named James was riding the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, a public system of high-speed electric trains that operates both on elevated tracks and
we did that in
It's
Florida.
such a big system that it has a dedicated police force that
Keep the
operates
I-4
within
traffic
5 counties
not being so
and even
crazy.
has its own SWAT team. While riding the train, James plugged his cell phone into an outlet next to his seat when BART officers boarded and told him to unplug his device.
You have no authority to tell me that I cannot use a electronic device plugged in an AC outlet, which is in a public area, in which BART has it on their website stating that, and it says on the sticker, you two officers can read it yourself, that...
Correct, this says not for personal use. This says warning, advised not for personal use.
What?
On older BART cars, there is a conspicuously placed outlet in the center of the train, and there are plenty of forums describing the placement of several not-so-obvious outlets throughout the cab. Officer Lazara claims that the sign under the outlet says warning, not for personal use.
This is warning, advised not for personal use.
But had he took the time to look at the sign, perhaps this encounter would have ended differently. The sign reads, warning, not rated for personal use. That's because BART trains operate on a third rail system. The third rail provides power to the train, but there are gaps where the third rail is not present, causing electrical surges as the outlets lose power. The sign continues to state that the outlet may damage personal devices, with a disclaimer that reads, by using this outlet, the user assumes the risk of damage to any device and BART shall not be liable. The warning infers that riders
As
can
they
use
should.
the outlet, but admitting that you're wrong is hard, especially when you perceive
Alright.
a sense of authority.
This is saying that basically what it's saying is like you can use the outlet, but warning, whatever happened to your phone, we're not liable for it. That's basically what it's saying. Like you can use this outlet all you want, but hey, when something goes wrong with your phone because you use this outlet, they ain't on us. That's basically what it's saying, bro.
Over the person
This cop
that
is
just
dead wrong for this
pointed
one.
it out.
Right, but there's no code within the law of BART.
I will happily show you the code. It's not a BART code, okay? But there is an actual law that says not use this without authorized access. Okay?
If you guessed that there is no law barring the use of the outlets on a train,
Me personally, I would just unhook my phone and let them have it. Personally, even if my phone was at 1% or whatever, bro. Like, all right, you good, you got it. I'm gonna put my phone right now.
you'd be correct. In fact, most BART extensions have outlets
To
on
be
every
real.
seat for passengers to use. James continues to disagree and refuses to unplug his device.
That's I'm pausing. I'm sure, like, the outlet works just fine, right? I would believe that the outlet works just fine, right? You can use it, no problems. But because BART doesn't want to be liable for whatever happens to your phone if something doesn't go wrong, they put that in there, right, to cover their own ass, right? But I'm sure, like, if you leave your phone in there, it's perfectly fine, right? We get that, right?
And so here's what I approach
We don't have
the
these problems
situation
in
by
Fortune.
advising you of the violation, right? You willfully chose to continue the violation even after I told you not to code. Okay? So that's all it is. So step off the train.
So now they're just picking on the dude at this point.
I mean, officer.
We're gonna get this squared away. Not a big deal.
Oh no.
We're gonna get this squared away, okay?
You're gonna bring OPD here.
OPD has nothing to do with it.
Oh no, it does. It's in their county.
Okay. Are you gonna step off the train on your own, or am I gonna have to assist you off the train?
Your OPD is gonna have to handle this.
Okay. Well, we can get off the train and figure that out.
I'm not gonna get off the train.
One more chance, man. You want me to read the code to you?
Yes, you can read the code.
I'll read the code.
You got your dash cam on?
Yeah, it's activated.
Okay, great. Is this dash cam on? What's your
See, they just fucking with people at this point, bro.
788.
That's so silly to fucking
What's your
stop somebody.
badge number?
Like, they throw somebody off the train for that.
M corner. And you say your badge number again is?
843 M Connor.
M Connor. Thank you. And what's your badge number?
788. Last name Lazar.
Lazar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now this train is holding.
Lazaro.
You can release this train from its
No,
hold.
you can stop trying to tell us how to do our job.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. Okay. You know, you're
The
obviously.
doors are closing. Please step clear of the doors.
One more time, man. I'm trying to work with you.
I'm going to work. I'm going to work with you too.
So step off the train on your own hour. We'll be touching you physically and removing you from the train.
Okay. I just want to get this.
I'm lucky.
Put your hands on me.
Well, I'm not
Put your
lucky.
hands on
They're
me.
lucky in Polk County they don't have these kind
I'll
of
step
problems because
off
I'd be
the-
a rich man, bro.
Just come over
Okay,
here.
show me the code.
Let's get out of the sun. You want to get out of the sun?
No, I want to stand right
You
here.
want to stand right here?
Yep, show me the code. Show me the code that it says it's unlawful for a passenger to plug in any electronic devices. It shouldn't be in the public area. And you can, like I told you many times, that there's a sticker on there stating
It's Penal Code 498.
it should be.
Again, the officer is incorrect. California Penal Code 498 deals specifically with diverting, bypassing, altering, tampering, or the reconnection of services provided by a utility company. The officer's partner appears to be just as confused as we are.
Okay. You said 498? 498. 498. So another aspect of those panels is they're supposed to be locked up.
Okay, you're.
Hey, bro.
Okay. Let me just say. Hey, I'm not. I want you to end this conversation right now. You're
So
supposed
I've
to be.
advised you of the penal.
But instead of stopping his partner for letting him do some silly shit, And he know like Peter Code 498. Is that right? Instead of him knowing that's wrong and correcting the other officer, he let him continue, bro. They back each other, bro. That's crazy. No matter what race, mind you, because I've seen some officers, no matter what race they are, back the other officers. It's like a game, bro. It's like, right, United States is so divided, bro. And it's crazy to me, right? It's so divided, bro, and I hate it. I really do hate it. We're so divided when it comes to stuff like this. Either you're Republican or Democrat, or state versus state. It's always city versus city. It's always block versus block. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we are so divided, bro? Like, we come together for certain stuff, like the state of Florida versus Georgia, right? Oh, for sure, the state of Florida is against Georgia, right? Then, when it comes to like certain cities in Florida, we're against each other. Same thing as blocks, block versus block. North side hates the west side, or the west side hates. You know what I'm saying? It just ignorant to me, right? Just like this cop right here. It's just two cops, even though this cop knows that penal code is bullshit, he ain't gonna say nothing because it's his buddy, it's his cop friend. So I'm gonna let you have it, right? The same thing, bro. Why do we click on like stupid shit? We just do. I need a podcast, bro. Cause
James was handcuffed and placed.
I really do, bro. Cause I want
Sometime
to
later, the officers
prolong
figured
these
out that
YouTube
they were
videos,
wrong,
bro.
and
My
that there was
reactions.
no penal code related to the use of the outlets. So instead, James was cited and released with an apology. The citation, you ask, was for PC 148A1. Next to the citation, the officer wrote, "Disobey lawful order for ID." At this time, we do not have the body cam footage to see what occurred after James's video ends, but PC 148A1 is California's resist obstruct delay statute. California does not have a statute regarding a lawful duty to identify outside of the traffic code. So with the absence of a stop and ID statute,
Cut them
most states
nails.
will
Oh my
charge a person
God.
with
Y'all
resist
see that?
obstruct delay. However, reasonable articulable suspicion is still required. Any
I didn't even
reasonable
rewind it
person would
because
agree
it-
that PC
for whatever
498 does
reason,
not apply to this encounter,
rewind
which
button
is
didn't
why
work.
refusing to ID is the
But-
only charge. And is still so with
Oh,
the
there we go.
absence
Look
of
at
a
them
stop and
nails,
ID
bro.
statute,
Why them nails so long, bro? Hey, them nails.
most
keep on
states will
myself.
charge a person with resist obstruct delay.
Your thumbnail shouldn't be that
However,
long, though.
reasonable articulable suspicion is still required. Any reasonable person
look
would
at my nails,
agree
make
that
sure my nails
PC
are straight.
498 does not apply to this
I know, I
encounter,
get on-
which is why
I make sure
refusing
it-
to ID is the
I make
only
sure it's
charge.
short, but
And
sometimes they get-
furthermore, after
without paying
reading
attention,
the
they get
sign
long on
under
me.
the outlet, no reasonable person would take a warning of personal liability as a notice that bans the use of the receptacle. But now James is forced to take the case before the courts on April 8th of 2024 and has agreed to keep me informed of what happens at his first appearance. So as soon as I hear from him, I'll be sure to let you know. But I'm curious what you think of this interaction.
The
What do you
bullshit.
think when you read this sign? Was the officer acting on ego alone after his wrongful demands were refused? Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use
Bullshit.
the submit.
But just imagine, right? Just imagine going to jail or being harassed by officers just because you use the outlet that's presented to you. It's like literally presented to you on a subway. Like, if they didn't want you to use that, right? They would have put it somewhere else. Like, the company would have put it somewhere else. They clearly said that, hey, you can use this, hey, but whatever happens to your phone or whatever that you put in this outlet, we're not responsible, just to cover their ass, right? So implying that they can use it, but hey, you can't come at us, you can't try to sue us for replacing your phone whenever it breaks or whatever you put in the outlet because of the reason of the third rail, right? The third rail gives the energy and because of that, it might shoot too much to your phone or whatever. I'm not an electrician. Well, technically I am because I went to school for it, but you know what I mean, right? It's just to cover their ass. That way they ain't paying like thousands of people whenever their phone break for that outlet they tried to use, right? That's what it's there for. So the cop, they even come to you about that. The fact that you got your phone plugged to an easily accessed outlet, he would have come to you and tell you can't use it. Like stupid shit, bro. Like here in Florida, they don't pull people. They don't stop people with jaywalking in here in Florida, bro. I never seen it. Right? There's certain stuff that you like. Law enforcement shouldn't waste their time on, bro. And this is one of them, bro. Like you ready to send this dude to jail just because he plugged his phone to an outlet? Like he literally like a phone to an outlet that's easily accessible on a train. Just you want to stop him just because of that? You want to harass him just because of that? Like, bro, what time of the day that you have? What kind of energy do you have to mess with this man because of that, bro? That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, why are you messing with this man just because of that? Like, even if he didn't supposed to, like, why are you messing with him because of that? It is what it is, bro. But it's your boy T Nasty, man. I'll your boy, and I'm out.